So here's what you get. You get 12 of the most incredibly tender, delicious Faroe Island salmon fillets that you can see. They're all 6 ounces each, by the way. They are farm raised in the North Atlantic Ocean around the Faroe Islands, and this area is known for the most pristine, beautiful waters. They're raised in a natural environment in strong, icy cold currents that produce the most incredible, vibrant color and rich flavor that you will enjoy. I talked about, of course, those omega-3 and fatty acids that you get, the high protein that you get, but what I love is how delicious they are. For the first time, we are including his Epicurean butter, which is a lemon garlic herb, and I have to tell you that it's super, super delicious. Last night, I had a piece of the salmon, and all I did was put this incredible lemon garlic herb on top, the butter on top, and that was it. And it was perfect. I put it over a bed of arugula salad, and it was so filling and wonderful. Now, here's the offer. Our 12 count will ship to you just like this. You should have it in just a couple of days. You can secure this as a one-time purchase. Or if you and your family love eating salmon, and I know I love it, my family loves it as well, then secure it on auto ship, because the value that we get to share with you is for one day only, and it's an expiring offer. The price will go up. So you'll have a chance at $119.95 to be able to get this on that 60-day auto ship, and you will love it. It will always arrive to your home. You never have to worry about reordering. If you've never heard of auto ship, it is an opportunity that we extend for you to be able to save. Not only save today, but actually save going forward, because especially in the today's special, where it's a one-day only price, and this value will go away tonight at midnight, you will continuously get it. Here's the nice thing about auto ship, you're in charge. So I mentioned a 60-day auto ship. Maybe for your family, you prefer a 90-day, or you prefer 120 days. It's totally customizable. But let's sit back for a moment and enjoy. Look at how delicious this is. Maybe you want to squeeze a little fresh lemon on top, along with that lemon garlic herb butter that comes along with it. Maybe you want to put this on the grill. I know it's cold, right? Here in Florida, it's a little warm, but it's a little cold here, some days a week, I should say. But when it warms up on the grill, in your roaster, you can bake this, you can put this in an air fryer. We are including also for the very first time some recipes. So maybe you typically cook your salmon the same way all the time. Chef Curtis Stone is including for us, of course, his incredible recipes. So he is not only a restaurateur, he happens to be a James Beard and a Michelin star world-renowned chef. He's been at the HSN family for many years. We love him. We love him not only for his cookware, but we also love him for his food. I don't know if the chef is ready, but I'm ready to go to him. All of our food is free shipping and handling. Hey, chef!
How are you? I'm over here rubbing my hands together because I can't wait to get cooking for you, Marla. It's so nice to see you. How you doing?
Well, I am wonderful, and I want to say congratulations. You're having an amazing day. As a matter of fact, I met with our producer of our show, Andre, chef, you should know this, and we have a 2-hour show. And there's a big possibility in this 2-hour show that we could get through the immediate shipment quantity that we currently have in stock. So I want to share that with you, and I want to share that with all of you who are shopping, that right now we have about 2,000 that we can ship immediately, and then later on we're going to get more in, but it'll be a little slight delay in getting them to you. So if you want them right away, and chef, you know how delicious these salmons are, I would definitely place an order and I wouldn't wait.
Marla, you're so right. I mean, here's the deal. You're taking, we've never done this offer before. All 12 of these perfect center cut. I mean, have a look how beautiful this Faroe Island salmon looks. And let me tell you something, it tastes even better than it looks. So yes, you get all 12 of them. I love how they come, Marlo, because I call it my little insurance policy. Listen to it. First of all, it comes to you frozen solid, right? We shipped on dry ice. I keep them all in the freezer. When you want to cook for one, you just take one out. Now, I call it my insurance policy because when I'm driving home and I think, oh, I haven't got dinner organized, and I own a butcher shop, I've got no excuse for not bringing food home from the shop, I've always got salmon in the freezer, so no matter who drops in, no matter how late the day gets and you think I still haven't gone to the store, you'll always have it ready. By the way, it's all arriving before Easter, before the start of Lent. So those Friday night dinners, yes, you and your family will be enjoying this incredible salmon. But let me get started. Rich has just given me this beautiful salmon. By the way, you guys, our slide out pans, we still have a few of them available for you. And here they are. Look at these gorgeous salmon fillets. I'm going to pull them, separate them, and then I'm going to show you how perfectly they cook up. I mean, look at how they flake, Marlo. Can you believe, I mean, I know you love this salmon like so many people. And by the way, you guys, if you have it, give us a ring. We would love to hear from you. Do me a favor. When you get this home, the very first bite, I don't want you to put anything on it. We're sending you the butter. I know so many of you are going to pick up the spices, but just taste it for what it is. Oh, Marlo. It tastes exactly like the environment it comes from. Pristine, clear, just the purity in the flavor. It's not oily, certainly not fishy.
I got you, Chef.
So good.
But I think that's what so many people say about it, right? And what we're showing you right now are those incredibly beautiful North Atlantic oceans that we mentioned a little bit earlier. And this is that area where your salmon actually comes from. Remember, they're farm raised in this area. This area is around the Faroe Islands. Look at how beautiful that is. It's an all natural environment. It's super, super icy cold currents. That's going to produce the most not only vibrant color, but the rich, amazing flavor that these deliver for you. So fresh. And that's the one thing everyone always says is, oh my gosh, they taste fresh. They taste so clean and pristine. They are really delicious. Chef, I want to invite everyone to order. It's been a great day. These have been super, super popular. I love that you're now including the lemon garlic herb. It really just finishes. We've got your secret weapon seafood seasonings that I'm going to be ordering today. And so if you would like to order those are new. They've been very popular and you can choose those. And one of them, which I think is really great, is a salmon blend. And I'm anxious to be able to try that. But you'll get all three. We call this the secret weapon for your seafood seasoning. And if you love seafood, pick that up again. The chef was talking about the packaging, and these are really nice sized pieces. It's really interesting because I had it last night for dinner, and I'm telling you, so filling. Just one of these is so filling because you're looking at about 6.5 ounces in each one. That's quite a bit, and so really a tremendous value per piece.
You're so right, Marlo. I mean, look at, Marlo, I'm just going to go ahead and use a fork here and just show you by putting a tiny bit of pressure on this salmon. Look at how it just flakes so beautifully. Now, you mentioned my seasonings. I want to elaborate just a little. Here's my Key West. Coriander, ginger, you know, the flavors of Florida. Here's my next one. This one I call the King of the Bays. It's just such a beautiful seasoning because we've got some cayenne, so a little bit of spice in this guy. And then the dill and parsley that you mentioned, I'm going to put that in the middle there. That one's a salt-free one. So if you're going low sodium, that's the one to choose. Now, of course, all the doctors, all the health professionals, they all agree salmon is great for your health. It does all sorts of amazing things. Of course, it's the omega-3s. Yes, it's those essential fatty acids. It's a great source of protein, all the vitamins and minerals. It's been proven to help in the fight against cancer. It's great for your eyesight. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to stand here and lecture you on it. All you need to know is wonderful for you, and now wonderful tastes really, really good. I'm going back to my oven here because, by the way, my little air fryer oven, Marlo, here's what I love about it. It fits all of the bakeware, but I'm actually going to show this to you. I've gone ahead and put my plank in here. This is a cedar plank. I'm going to pull it out, and here's the great thing. You can do it on one of these planks, and we are going to sell these planks, Marlo. We've been pulling it together. We couldn't quite get it in time for the show, but we will have them quite soon. I mean, have a look at that beautiful salmon.
Oh my gosh, I can take a bite. I can take a bite right now.
Isn't it crazy? If only you could smell it, Marlo. It's so beautiful.
No, they're so easy to prepare. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about. And I know that you mentioned these because of the way that they're individually blast frozen If you are a single person like I am, you can take one out of the deep freezer or two out of the deep freezer, depending on how much you want to eat, or if you're inviting someone over, or if you're a family of four. Like maybe someone one night wants to have the salmon, maybe somebody else wants to have the fillets. And by the way, we've got fillets coming up, we've got chicken bites coming up, we've got sliders coming up in the show, so I hope you're ready. But it gives you the opportunity to be able to keep these right in your refrigerator if you'd like, prepare them in the air fryer as the chef has done, bake them, roast them, grill them. You've got everything that you need, including the recipe card, something we've never offered before. And oh my goodness, when you have a chance to try this lemon garlic herb, something we've never included before, it's gonna be a whole lot of goodness happening. So look at how beautiful the salmon is. It is why it is #1. It is Chef Curtis Stone's #1 best-selling food, and it is because it is from this incredible place, which is in the North Atlantic Ocean, that Faroe Islands, and the taste is so clean, it's so fresh. It tastes as if someone went fishing for the salmon the day before and it ended up on your plate. Chef, for under $30 and with free shipping and handling, the best value we've ever offered in the 12 count. We have been busy all day long. I do hope that you'll choose either the auto ship or the one-time purchase, but don't miss it. If you haven't already ordered, do it now. And I want to remind everybody that you only can order today. And in this 2-hour show, we may very well have the final quantities of our today's special that we can ship immediately. So if that's important to you, and I know it is for a lot of people, do it and don't wait on it. And Chef, being able to get this in your home in another week or so is gonna be such a great advantage for the families. You know, it's still early in the year, Chef. It's still February. A lot of us have decided at the beginning of the year that we're gonna make self-care and health and wellness an important part of our lifestyle. And we know that seafood is part of the ingredient in that one. It allows you to be able to eat fish a couple of times a week, and having it in your deep freezer makes all the difference in the world.
It sure does. I mean, Marlo, look at the grill marks. Yes, you'll be doing it in your grill pan, and yes, it's available, this beautiful grill pan, as is my beautiful aluminum quart here pan, which, by the way, comes with that glass lid. And look, I've done a chowder here, Marlo, and have a look at what you can do. I've taken 3 of my fillets. I've cut them into 4 pieces each. You go ahead and drop that in. You'll be doing all sorts of stews and pasta dishes. There's just so many beautiful dishes that you will be making every single time. So I'm gonna let that come up. If you come back over here and check out what I've got going on in the steamer, have a look at these beautiful center cut salmon fillets. Now, I'll talk to you about that in a little more detail in just a second. But first of all, I want you to see that when this fish is steamed, by the way, look at that generous portion. Ooh. I mean, Marlo, isn't that incredible? And look how it's still pink on the inside, perfectly cooked on the outside, and it just still flakes away like that. Now, I mentioned center cut. Let me explain to you what I'm talking about, Marlo, because I've got a whole side of salmon here, right? Most people would just slice this up and you'd get all of it, right? No, what we do is we remove this thin part, the tail, which is actually cooks much faster, so you don't want that mixed in with the center cut. We take away all the bones, we take away all the skin, we remove the collar. So what you're left with is the true center cut fillet. Then we portion it into 6-ounce portions. Now, each 6-ounce portion is about $10 each, right? But here's the cool part. Marla, if I was to show you something here, if I was to pick one of these guys up and bring it on over for you, I can show you that one of these fillets, and I'm sure you'll agree because you've had this many, many times, that is enough for a portion for most people. So actually, these become $5 a portion. I mean, let me show it to you. If this is enough for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of salmon. You know, if that's a good portion for you, then you're getting this at $5 a portion, which is just a crazy price.
No doubt about it. Well, I am excited to see so many of you shopping with us. I want to go over the offer for you, but just look at how beautiful this is. I mean, the chef talked about value. You're looking at about $10 a fillet. These are 6-ounce fillets. They're such a good size. They're so delicious. So, for me, really easy to prepare. You're eating a meal that you know is healthy, that's good for you. If you're a big foodie like I am and you just love delicious foods, it's yummy and you'll enjoy it. Here we have plated with a wonderful assortment of veggies. Here we just added just kind of almost a charcuterie and added some salmon there. We paired it with some Brussels sprouts here, a little acorn here. So you can do and prepare this salmon any way you'd like. I'm gonna show you last night how I prepared it. We're gonna go on to my Facebook page. I posted a picture. I kept it really simple. It's just me. And here's a picture of the salmon that I prepared last night. And you can see it. I had some arugula and I had some tomatoes. And I just kind of cut them up and made a salad. And it was so filling and delicious and guilt-free, which I think is really wonderful. So free shipping and handling today. You get the 12 count, which is the most that we've ever offered in today's special. You get the lemon garlic herb, which is really out of this world delicious. And you're also getting the recipes. Enjoy the flex pay on this, which means under $30. Think about if we went out to a nice restaurant and just had dinner for two and we had salmon, I'm sure it would probably cost more than $30. I'm almost sure of that. I know here in Florida it would. So we're gonna go to our phone lines. This is a perfect time for you to be able to place your orders. If it's important for you to get this shipped immediately, then you definitely don't wanna wait. Because this is gonna be the final 2-hour show where we will have enough quantity for immediate shipment. Do it and take advantage of it now. Tom from New Jersey is joining us. Tom, it's Marlo. Please meet Chef Curtis Stone.
Hey, Curtis, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hello. Good, good. Got all your products. Got your pans. Now, I bought your pork chops, your center-cut pork chops. I just want to know how to cook.
Oh, they're so good, those center-cut pork chops. Look, you get a hot pan. Of course, a DuraPan is wonderful, or a grill pan. You can even cook them on the grill, and they only take about 3 or 4 minutes on either side, Tom. So you will absolutely love those pork chops. They're ribeyes. It's kind of a similar way that we cook the salmon, to be honest. I mean, you see me do it here. I did it with a macadamia nut crust. But same deal. If you put it into a red hot pan, you're probably only in there for about 3 minutes on either side, and it's done. So, but tell us about the DuraPan. Does it work as easy as we show it here on TV?
Tom, are you still there? Oh, I think we lost Tom.
Oh, we lost Tom. No, Tom, come back.
Oh, man. I apologize about that, Tom, but it was really nice to talk to you. Chef, you were giving us some tips on your favorite ways and best practices on how to prepare it. So would you review that for us once again?
Well, Marlo, here what I did is I made a little panko crust with some macadamia nuts that were crushed up. That's it. You just sprinkle it over with some salt and pepper onto one of my mini sheet pans, which, by the way, or my mini DuraBake, which I have right here. And this, by the way, it comes in a set of 3. I throw it on there and I put it into the air fryer for maybe 6 minutes, Marlo, and it's done. It is a very, very quick thing to cook this beautiful salmon because they're all standard portions. And when I say standard, standardized, like they're nice and thick fillets, but they're all identical because they all come from that center cut, which is really important to me because I want you to have that standardized, you know, so you can rely on the cooking. 3 minutes on either side. Now, over here, I've cooked them a little longer. Let's have a look. I put them into my grill pan. Now, I'll turn them over so I can show you. I left them in just a second too long, and you can see that char. Now, how do I know? Yes, I've been cooking for 20 years, so that gives me a bit of an advantage. But here's the truth. I've always got this in my pocket, Mel. It's my kinetic thermometer. All you do is you give it a shake. That'll wake it up, right? Because it works off kinetic energy. It will never, ever, ever take a battery. You turn it over, you take that and you poke it in. Now, I'm going to tell you this is going to be about 150 just by looking at it. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, so oh, no, I'm wrong. You know what, Marlo? Here's the deal. So even after years and years of cooking, sometimes you go ahead and you get it wrong. Let me try this one here. And that's why the kinetic thermometer is so important. It hasn't cooked as far as I thought it had. So let me now prove that to you. I was thinking that it was going to be dry and overcooked, but no, it's still going to be pink in the center because I know that by seeing the temperature, and there it is, that beautiful pink center of that salmon. So, you know, that kinetic thermometer is very important. That was in for about 5 minutes, but maybe I didn't have the heat turned up because, of course, I'm doing multiple things right now. Listen to me, Marlo, making excuses for myself. But the truth is, we all get busy sometimes in the kitchen, don't we? And you know what? When you've got that kinetic thermometer, it saves the day tight. That's why it's always in my pocket.
No, and by the way, if anybody wants to order that, it's one of Chef Curtis Stone's most popular products that he brings to us at HSN. Here's a quick update for you on our today's special. If you're just tuning in, we are featuring for you Chef Curtis Stone's very popular, probably his number one best-selling food at HSN, which is his delicious Faroe Island salmon. And we are so excited to be able to share with you a 12 count. These are individually blast frozen, so you can take them out of the freezer, individually packaged. We're including for you this beautiful, beautiful 3.5 ounce lemon garlic butter. We haven't done that before, and it is so yummy. I can't wait for you to try that. And we're also including some recipes, but easy, fast dinner. We talked about 3 minutes on each side, and every family's busy. We know that the chef is busy, hardworking, but we all are. And who among us isn't trying to make better choices when we eat? And I think there's so much that goes into the story of this, right? Where the salmon comes from, how fresh it tastes, the generous portions. These are 6 ounce portions. The way that they're packaged for you in these individual packages for you, they're center cut, so you get the most premium, the best quality, and the value. You're looking at $119.95 for 12 6 ounce pieces. Most people eat on average around 3 to 4 ounces of protein. You've got double the amount here with these. So for under $30 and free shipping and handling, I would do it. I know I'm getting on the auto ship for this. I saw Alice Carone a little bit earlier. She was saying, I'm getting on the auto ship. Debbie D was just on the air. She's getting on the auto ship for it. We encourage you and invite you to do the very same. If you've never shopped with us before at HSN, it's so easy. You call our toll-free 800 number, you place your order either online or when you call the 800 number or by remote, or we even have an app. And we want you to love the foods. Our food is just like every other product. If you don't love it, you let us know. We give you an opportunity to be able to get this incredible one-day only special. Chef, I see you taking that fork and you're taking some of that wonderful, incredible lemon garlic herb. I'm so,
oh yeah.
I love this last night. Last night when I ate this, and I didn't have your secret weapon seasonings last night. The only
Marlo,
thing.
here's the deal. Oh, sorry.
No, the only thing I put on top was the lemon garlic herb. And it was so delicious.
Isn't it so good? I mean, Marlo, here's the deal. You can use it on the salmon. By the way, you can use it on a steak. You can use it on garlic bread. You can use it in pasta. There's so many beautiful ways to use this beautiful butter. So don't think that you have to use it on the salmon. You'll use it a variety of ways. But, Marlo, I'm going to have a taste for you. When you're talking about salmon, it needs to come from a wonderful environment. It has to be clean water. It has to be a healthy space. And then the fish will taste great. Oh, my Lord. The fish is beautiful, Marlo. You know, with that little hint of garlic butter, it just makes it sing. I mean, I'm not joking you. If I was serving the Faroe Island downstairs with this garlic butter, it'd probably end up 40 or 50 bucks on our menu, right? Because we're a fine dining restaurant. And not that we're ripping people off. We're not. We have to pay for all the staff and the whole thing, right? But of course, when you get this at home, you have that same restaurant experience. It's like bringing a chef to your place to cook for you, and the experience is phenomenal. Now, you saw me steaming a minute ago over here, Marlo. If I move you all the way down here, I did this pasta dish. Now, this is for at least 6 people. Sorry, the beautiful chowder. At least 6 people. It only has 3 of the portions of salmon, though. So when you actually add it up, it's $5 per portion because there's enough there for 6 people comfortably. And then let me just show it to you, these beautiful pieces of salmon in with that creamy style soup with a little bacon and potatoes. You know, it really is a very affordable choice, and the quality is just sensational.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Whether you're cooking for 1 or for 6, Marlo, if you're cooking for 1, you pick out 1 of these. If you're cooking for 6, then of course you'll take out more.
Yeah.
But flavor here, Marlo, is just incredible.
Hey, Chef, I'm gonna get in there for a moment because we've got a clock up, less than 2 minutes remaining in the presentation, and we're saying come on in. We've anchored the day with this incredible value, our Faroe Island salmon, not only for value and price, but there are so many of you who watch our show, you live in areas where it's impossible or very difficult for you to be able to get really delicious, fresh seafood. And that's exactly what Chef Curtis Stone has done for you. The freshness of the salmon, it doesn't have a fishy flavor to it. We've described it as pristine and clean tasting and yummy and flavorful. And again, 6 ounces. Think about the size of a 6-ounce steak. I mean, that's a really generous size. They're all individually blast frozen. You get the recipe card and you also get his chef-made lemon garlic herb. If you haven't done it, do it now. Single ship or auto ship. Auto ship means you wanna get this every 60 days. It's a tremendous value. I don't know if we'll do this again this year. This could be the one and only today's special for the famous Faroe Island salmon. If you've tried it before and you haven't secured it on auto ship, now's the time to do it, Chef. I definitely know that as we give everybody this offer to be able to have fresh seafood delivered to your door. I mean, imagine that for a moment, Chef. Right from the Faroe Islands, this is really your passion to be able to deliver delicious foods for everyone. And it is a customer pick time and time again.
Marlo, let me just tell everyone, we might be able to get some more salmon in. We're speaking to the people cutting it right now, saying, can we get it fast enough? But here's the deal. We cannot get more of these spices. If you want the spices, go for it, guys. These are the most incredible accompaniments. Now, this one right here, that's my Key West. There's ginger, there's coriander, of course there's a little parsley. Over here, this one is the beautiful spice mix that I just love so much. I call it the best of the bay because it's a bit like that Old Bay, but of course we've gone for the cayenne. We've gone for a little paprika in there. And then I have a salt-free one, Marlo. This one has a tiny bit of sugar, dill and parsley, all 3 of these. And you can show the bottles there, Marlo, and the size because they're very, very generous in size, but you can pick them up with your salmon. But it won't be here by the end of the day. I'm just giving you fair warning. If you want those spices, jump on in right now because I don't want you to miss out. And when you taste them, you'll be like, oh, yeah.